dumb motherfuckers. We're recording now. I don't give a shit. All right. Well, for those of you who just heard that 10 seconds of what the fuck, we're starting a podcast here. Got 5 of us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Wait, I don't remember my name.
Smurf.
Oh, is that what we're going with?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll host this venture, I guess. We're going to be called The Collective. And I guess I'm Smurf. So we're going to go around the table here, and we're just going to do some introductions.
Clockwise or counterclockwise?
I guess I'll
Oldest,
go
youngest?
next.
It's always
So
always to
I'm
the
going to
right.
go by Viking.
Oh, shit!
And I'll be going by the Diplomat.
Yes.
All right. And I'll be going by Florida Man.
Yeah. You didn't have a choice in that one.
Yeah, no.
And I'm going by 31.
31.
Which is a story we will take a day eventually.
We might explain that one here very soon. So we're just going to go and I guess we're just going to talk about random stuff at most. But I think what we're going to do today is just kind of tell some stories about ourselves. Does somebody want to start?
Yeah, I guess I'll do. The only thing I can think of is explaining why I'm going by the Viking. Between my love of Norse pagan mythology and playing LARPs and D&D and Magic, it just kind of seemed like a pretty good fit.
Nerd.
That I am. I do not deny that one bit.
Hey, all right. That works. And you are wearing, no, not the shirt, the necklace.
Yes, I felt inspired to wear that today because of it.
Yeah, and that's what he chose. Very good. Very
not
good.
the big bull ring.
Oh, yeah, well, there's that and the nipple rings and the tattoos. And
Pretty sexy.
oh, yeah.
What about the axe?
What about
Is
the
that
axe?
what you call it? I think he calls it, his wife might call it something different. But
I think we should just go with the axe.
Yeah, I think she refers to it as the penknife.
Okay. The penknife. Very good.
let it out, Diplomat. Let it out. We're allowed to laugh.
Look, after yesterday, do you really expect anything else from me? Come on.
What happened yesterday?
I was about to say
What did
happened?
happen yesterday?
Yeah.
We are not talking about the chain today.
Oh.
I think it might be a little bit too soon for that.
Yeah, we're not talking about the chain story. We'll get
Yeah.
there someday.
So to
but
let
not today.
everybody know, this is in no way affiliated with, but we are all, we're mailmen.
Yeah.
Right? We're mail carriers for the USPS. So, we'll get into some of those kinds of things and everything like that. And that's actually where we all met. We just kind of became friends. Most of us are friends.
Yeah.
Acquaintances. I don't know.
Most of the time, we just tolerate each other.
That could be. But we help each other pass the time. So that's always nice.
Mainly thanks to Florida Man's antics.
Oh, yeah.
My antics.
Your antics, yes.
What about him?
How many times have you forgotten your vape in a CBU?
Once.
Okay.
Once is too many.
Yeah.
How many times have you delivered it to someone's house?
0.
0.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Not that you had to think about that.
yeah.
Yeah.
He definitely did. You definitely did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to think about it, but no, never delivered it.
Someone hit their mic arm.
That was
It was
not
the
me.
double map. I watched him.
Yeah.
He did it.
I didn't do it.
Like,
Blaming the diplomats, blaming the
It wasn't
politicians
me.
for all the problems.
It
in the
wasn't
world.
you?
Yeah. You already knew I was going to do that anyway, so
That's
why would
true.
you question it?
I mean, it's been going on for quite a while. After a while, you just get used to it.
Calm down, Samuel Jackson.
This is fun.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
diplomat.
then why don't you go ahead and
go next?
introduce yourself? And I mean,
Why are you called the diplomat?
Yes. Why are we going to go with that?
No, you're good.
Yeah. Oh, no, you're good.
Alrighty, I'm going as a diplomat based on my past. My father, he did work as a diplomat. We did live in various countries, got to experience different cultures for many years. So hence the reason why I chose the diplomat.
Now, for people who aren't aware, you are a newer citizen of the United States.
That is correct.
Born in
Belgium,
Woo.
but you are a Nigerian citizen, correct?
originally from Nigeria.
So you have quite the history. What? You can't look around and be like, "Oh, what's going on, guys?"
You gotta
can't
speak
call,
up.
You
You
can't
have to
call me
talk.
back.
No, I wasn't sure if it was me breathing into the mic or if it was somebody else. I was trying to figure out if it was me.
It's probably Florida Man, honestly, because he's the one that's like,
I'm standing back here.
yeah. Buffalo Bill over here.
So, based on my history of, traveling and living in different countries, I thought it's only befitting to go with the name, The Diplomat.
But you've been in the United States for 20-something years, right?
I'd say at least 25 years.
25. That's a long time.
Yep.
So he's
That's
actually
a
been a
lifetime.
citizen longer than some of the people at this table.
No, he's been in the
No,
country for
no.
longer than some of the people at this table.
Fair enough.
Boom.
Yeah.
Make that real clear.
Loud and clear. Make it known.
He's got seniority on citizenship.
It's second in this table.
Very good, very good. Well, we'll get into some more of that stuff, I'm sure, because I think a lot of people find that very interesting to hear about your past.
I know we did when you first opened up to us about it
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff.
and how all that worked and how, yeah. So
Yeah. All right, well, so we got Florida Man. Go ahead and tell us a little something about yourself, my friend.
Well, I grew up in Florida. I mean, I did wild stuff down there for a while. Mm-hmm. Then sadly moved to a different state. I don't know. Man.
this is the first time he's ever been shy about talking.
Yeah, and usually you're
I don't know what to say. I didn't choose my name. You guys did.
well, there's a reason for
why do you
that.
think it is we're calling you Florida Man? Why don't you give us what you think we think you deserve that name?
And then we'll tell you the real
Because I
reason.
stuck my arm in an alligator's mouth.
Well, that's one. That's one story.
All right.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about that? Like, nobody just randomly sticks their hand in an alligator's mouth.
And survives.
Well,
It wasn't that big of an alligator. It was only 3 foot.
but you still have both your hands.
Yeah, I think.
So what prompted this? Was this like a no balls or like did you get triple dog dared?
Yeah.
Yeah, triple dog dare, basically. And my buddy told me he'd give me $100 if I let it bite me.
Did it end up biting you?
Oh, yeah, it bit me on both of my arms.
You said you put one arm in the thing.
Oh, no, I was hanging it from one and let it bite the other.
Oh, so you had it by the tail.
No, we held it up.
By the tail.
No,
By its neck? Or by...
By like its body.
yeah, by its
Okay.
body. I don't know if you guys know what an alligator looks like.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, we do. Yeah.
We may not have a lot of them up here, but we get the idea.
Not many up here.
I don't know. Probably don't.
Probably.
Well, in the zoo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, probably there, but
Yeah.
that's it.
That's going to be about it. So, you were also holding it up?
Yeah, I let it hang from my arm.
So
Oh,
it actually
okay.
bit down
it bit
on
you
you.
and you just like let it free hang.
Yeah.
Do you have any scars that we can see?
I don't know.
Well, on a podcast, it's kind of tough for someone to see.
I mean, for us
But,
here,
Well, then
This is my first time actually meeting him in person, so.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
His
that's
voice
true.
doesn't, his
That's-
voice doesn't match up.
That's very true.
I was expecting more of a Joe Dirt or a Danny McBride type character.
Yeah.
You were
Oh.
thinking more of a walking penis.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
you
Oh, trust me, I know.
okay?
I'm well aware of what I look like.
Okay, yeah, good. Well, I'm sure we'll have many more stories from Florida Man over there because
Yeah.
we've heard many more stories from you. So,
And usually it just comes out of nowhere.
oh yeah, yeah, he will be the one that has random rants where we just let him go.
Like, we could be in the middle of a very serious either topic, political debate, religious debate, whatever, and he just goes, damn, what the hell's going on over there? We're like, what the hell are you even talking about? What's that have to do with anything we're talking about?
No, but he doesn't, and then he's like, wait, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's that. That's Florida Man. That'll be fun. 31.
Hello.
You should have actually two stories. One, you said you were going to tell us.
Right.
The other one is how you got the name
31.
31.
So, there is what would you call, like an aptitude test to get into?
Yeah, it's kind of like
Yeah.
a placement test.
Placement
or,
test, yeah. So it's like golf, where you need the lowest score, and the lower the score, the better, the kind of quickly you can get hired. Well, my brother is also a mail carrier, so I was like, "Hey, do you want to help me take this test?" And he goes, "Yeah, sure." Of course, he's not really paying attention like my brother does. So I'm kind of walking through it, and then I find out like 3 months after I hired that I got a 31 on it, with my brother, who's been a carrier for a year, telling me what to answer.
To put this in some kind of reference, I think me and Viking both got 3.
Yeah. Yeah, we were definitely in single digits. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was our placement score. It was 3.
I think you got mid to low teens.
11.
Yeah, he was.
11.
And we don't know what Florida Man has because I haven't seen the report. I just happened to the four of us got hired in before Florida Man there, and I just happened to see the report.
On the
It was
supervisor's desk, yeah.
no, it was on the
No,
our
The rankings.
Rankings.
The seniority
The
sheet.
seniority. Oh, yeah.
yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
and I just happened to see it. I'm like, oh my god. He had a 31. How the hell did he get hired?
That explains so much.
Yeah. If you want a job, we are definitely hiring.
And literally will take anyone.
Obviously, because a 31 made it.
College graduate. Got a 31 and made it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you get a 31 being a college graduate?
I never said I graduated with honors. I almost got expelled.
Okay.
That's a different story.
Okay, well,
I'm just
we'll
a
get to
college
that.
dropout, so
Beauty school dropout.
Beauty school.
with a face like mine, there was no passing beauty school. That's for damn sure.
All right, so you did tell us you were gonna let us in on a little story of yours.
Yes. Well, that's a little drinking tale that ended up in an interesting adventure. It was the night that I pretended to be Saudi Arabian. And
Do tell.
Oh, yes.
For on the podcast, I am whiter than glue.
He's almost albino. He cannot grow facial hair.
No,
Doesn't have much hair on his head.
that's partly by choice, but partly because of genetics. So,
But he's in his 20s. Okay, so
And ladies, he is single.
oh yeah, definitely single.
you had that definitely part.
Hey, I was trying to give him some props, maybe get him lucky at least once in his life.
Okay, so that story, it was the opening weekend of my junior year in college. We're all at one of the apartments on campus, and we're all just drinking, having a good time, not being jackasses or anything, but just kind of having a chill night. And 2 people go out on the little balcony that you can overlook like a courtyard. And as they're drinking out there, shooting the shit, the RA walks up and looks up because we're like on the 3rd story and says, "Hey, you guys can't drink up there. Apparently, you can't even drink on your own balcony." They had no idea.
Oh, really?
Yeah, even though it's like a separate, like it's you clearly defined as your like your part of your apartment. You can't drink out in public. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
So outside is public.
Right, but in your room you can kind of do whatever you want from back of bedroom. So they come back in and say, "Hey, the RA's coming." And at this time, I'm only 20, so I'm thinking, "Oh shit! For opening weekend, I'm going to get caught for underage drinking. That's great." So I go into. Oh, not the first time I've almost been caught, but I go into.
Yeah, but official capacity.
Official capacity, yes. So I go into another friends of our room who was of age at the time. I hide in his closet because they're kind of like, "Hey, this is my room. I'm of age. No one's in here," kind of thing. So I hide in there for like 10, 15 minutes, and we're all like...
He hid in a closet.
I hid in the closet.
I'm glad you finally came out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But for some reason, we decided that wasn't going to be a good hiding spot. So we're like, well, let's go to Ferris's room. Go to Ferris. Ferris is a 5'4" Saudi Arabian international nursing student. Skinnier than Florida man is. It's a very small individual. And I'm how I look. And actually, I was fatter then, believe it or not.
Using a description of thinner than Florida man when nobody has seen our faces or what we look like is a really piss poor description of someone.
He maybe weighed 90 pounds soaking wet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I lost 90. No, I lost 60 pounds since I started working here.
Oh, that's another positive for coming and working for the post office. You will lose weight.
Mm-hmm.
And friends. Oh, wait.
That's true. And social life. Yeah.
That yeah.
Only for,
and a social life.
depending on,
Up to 2 years.
At least the first year, you'll lose some weight. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You gain it back. Don't worry.
Yeah. So I hide in Ferris's room and I act like I'm sleeping, just under his covers and just basically just facing the wall. Our other friend comes in with the RA and says, "Hey, this is our roommate. He's a nursing student. He's sleeping. Like, he wasn't joining us." And the whole time, I'm just act like I'm sleeping, just breathing, whatever. And then he comes up to me, kind of like nudges me. And I do the whole like head roll over. And he's like, "Hey," yeah, like, "Huh?" He goes, "Hey, just to let you know, RA's here. We were having a party. There's nothing going on. We'll inform you in the morning." I'll go, okay, and then act like I go back to bed, and she just like turns around and walks back into the living room, and then 15 minutes later I get a knock on the door saying, "Hey, you're all good to come out." I'm like, sweet.
Wow. All right. Well, that was stupid.
Hi, Smurf, your turn.
I mean, what was the point? Okay, so I as well have a couple different stories. Me and 31 are both colorblind.
Woo!
We can get into those stories about how we found out.
Mine's less exciting than yours, though.
No, I don't know that mine's exciting.
Well, you have a story that's exciting.
I do have a story.
Yeah.
But I think, well, let's see. I have a couple stories. Well, I'll tell you this one because I don't know that you guys have even heard this one. So this might...
Council exclusive.
Yeah. This might explain some of my brain damage. So...
Wow.
I was in the Marine Corps, and I went to Iraq, and I was in artillery. So we were out. I was out at one of the guns, and I was talking to one of the guys, and, you know, we're facing each other, whatever, no big deal. And all of a sudden, his eyes light up, and he grabs me by my flak jacket, picks me up, and throws me head first into, well, like a makeshift door, like a plywood door, into a bunker. And then he comes right behind me and lands on me, and he was significantly larger than me. I am vertically challenged, to say the least. I don't qualify for any disability benefits from it, though, so I'm not that short. But anyways, so he lands right on top of me. Now, what he saw was what looked like rockets coming in. Yeah.
Like RPG rockets, or like...
Yeah, he wasn't totally sure what it was. Well, turns out it was a fucking British helicopter. And the British helicopter was flying, and they were flying so low to the ground that we couldn't see them until he came up right over our base. Well, nobody told us that they were coming in. And the British, before they would land, they would throw chafes out.
Okay.
That way they could land and not have to worry about getting shot down, by some type of anti-aircraft type stuff. Well, they shot that out right behind me, and I didn't know that, and that's why his eyes lit up, and he threw me headfirst into a door, and it broke the door with my head, and so that was just probably one time that my brain got rattled. But I thought that was fun after the fact, and then I promptly got pissed at him because that did kind of hurt.
I can imagine so.
Yeah, but that was like one of those like superhuman strength moments. You know what I mean? Because he literally just picked me up, and with all my gear on and stuff. I mean,
150 pounds. With the
yeah, you know what I mean. It was definitely a lot heavier than what I was in the first place. I mean, I was probably almost 300 pounds of me, and he.
And then there's the gear.
No. No, I was actually quite fit at that point in my life. But that was fun. So that's one story. I don't think you guys have ever heard that one.
No. That's the first time you told us about your brain damage.
Yeah, that's one
of the stories.
I mean, I thought your brain damage came before you joined the Marines, but that's...
I mean, that's why he joined the Marines.
Exactly, yeah.
Maybe.
Marines didn't help him either.
Yeah.
I was like, he was in artillery in the Marines, so he's probably the smart of the dumb. So...
Smart of the dumb. I'll take it.
Yeah, he doesn't have to take his shoes off to count to 20.
I don't. I'm actually smart enough for that.
Must be nice.
Yeah. I just count my fingers twice.
I forget.
And by the way, blue raspberry is the best flavor crayon.
I thought you said it was red.
No, that's a myth. Everybody says it's cherry, the red. That's
Unless you're like the one supervisor, and then what did he say? Brown?
No, he said worms.
Oh
yeah, we asked him. Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
That was weird. Worms.
Well, he was a Marine, air quotes Marine.
He was an officer. Yeah. Put that one together.
I'm
fighting back a retort because I still have to work with man.
I was like, Diplomat, do you know who we're referring to? Your favorite person in the world?
It is your favorite person.
I think I know who you guys are referring to.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
Mr. Technicality over there.
Oh, no. Matter of fact, he's my least favorite person.
No, he's your favorite.
No, your favorite.
Like, least favorite person ever?
Ever?
Well, yeah.
Forever?
I mean, you threw that out there. Is it your least favorite person at work or your least favorite person ever?
Let's go with least favorite person at work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So who's your
Let me
favorite?
tone it down.
yeah, who's your favorite?
I have no favorites.
Stop.
Looks like 31 wants to be the favorite.
Oh, he has wanted to be the favorite for a long time.
There's a reason why they call me Penis Head.
Hey, you suck dicks!
Well timed. See, I thought I was your favorite. I thought you want me to be your godfather for your non-existent child.
Are we really going to go there? It's
No,
too
he was
early.
definitely going with me, but
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what?
definitely Florida man. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Since that's the case, all three of y'all have to fight for it.
Oh, I just want tickets to the show. I'd love to watch that.
You get front row seats.
Hell yeah. Perfect.
Is it sad
Is
that
he
they're
gonna be
both of them combined are almost my age?
Can he be the court jester? Put
No.
on with a funny little hat.
No, fuck you.
No.
No. I'm just there to watch. I'm not part of this show.
Observe and report.
Can you be the
No.
judge?
There's no reporting. No. I'm not a snitch.
Just like 95% of the things we talk to on the phone call, there is no reporting what we talk about.
Exactly.
Ain't that right?
It stays within the circle.
What are you talking about? Phone call? We're not allowed to be on the phone.
What are you talking
That's
about?
true. No electronic devices that make noise in and around our ears.
You guys are fucking dumb. You know that? I'll tell you why later.
Yeah, you're gonna have to edit that one out, aren't you?
No, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. See how froggy I'm feeling.
We're all gonna get pulled into the office on Tuesday.
Oh, God, no.
No, we're not.
No,
Not all
we're
of us.
not.
You guys are up.
Not me. I ain't part of that. Let's see. What do we have here? Anybody else want to tell another story?
I can't think of anything off the top of my head right now. Oh, I watched TikTok today. Fucking Amazon is getting better vehicles than us.
Are you surprised? We still have vehicles from before.
They're coming out with a whole new line of electric vehicles that they want to have can replace their fleet within the next 5 years.
Yeah,
And they are freaking awesome.
that is true.
And we get one that looks like it's out of Duplo.
Yeah, I think it looks like a platypus.
Yeah.
It's cloudy with a
Yeah.
chance of meatballs vehicle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be embarrassed driving one of those things whenever it finally does come out.
I don't know. Maybe they'll, only replace the right-hand vehicles with those, and we'll actually get some nice, brand new ProMasters or something.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I can hope.
Yeah, I doubt that. I'm perfectly fine with my ProMaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with mine, too.
I'm not.
Yeah, that's really too bad.
You don't like driving that Metris?
No.
No, it's not that he doesn't like driving the Metris.
Due to certain external...
There's one reason and one reason only.
Due to external reasons, I prefer to drive a ProMaster.
Yes.
I think we all do for that reason.
And what might that reason be?
No,
For reasons that we cannot discuss.
no. It's a better vehicle. That's why.
That's true.
All around.
It is more spacious, yeah.
Yeah. It
lot of
is
cargo
way more
space.
spacious. Especially with the amount of
Lots of room for activities.
or the size of Amazon packages that
we
we
deliver.
deliver.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. Most of the time, your Amazon package is not delivered by Amazon, especially if it weighs at least 30 pounds.
At least 5 pounds.
Yeah.
At least 5 pounds. What are you talking about?
Whatever it
If
is.
it's anything more than what comes in a little bubble wrap bag, we probably deliver it.
Yeah, I just know that,
So thank your postal worker for delivering all your Amazon packages during tax season. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah,
Screw
it
tax
is.
season. I'm
It
over
is
it.
tax season. Yeah, I'm over it.
Yeah.
I'm over it. Yeah, I think it's worse than Christmas. Maybe it's just because peak season, like during Christmas, we expected it.
That's
Yeah.
You
we
think-
know. We know once Thanksgiving ends, we just know that it's going to be 5 weeks of just absolute.
Well,
hell.
Yeah.
and management sets us up to take care of that. Right now, we're
True.
not set up to deal with the heavy amount of packages we're getting due to tax season.
Yeah, this is a pretty heavy tax season this year too. People, save your money a little bit.
Go on a vacation. Don't buy shit.
Yeah.
Put your money in savings.
Oh, they're great advice.
Reinvest it in your house.
Invest in the stock market.
I actually just recently did that.
So we're gonna have you give us some stock tips on this thing.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean,
Stock tips with the diplomat.
Also, how to fly a plane.
this is too much. I was not expecting this today, but it's a lot.
We're simply talking about a flight simulator. That's all. He
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
plays it on Xbox.
There we go.
He's got the Thrustmaster 3000.
Oh yeah, what is it? The 3000 or well,
Is it just the
Is it
Thrustmaster?
just Thrustmaster?
I think it's the Thrustmaster 350, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh man,
But
Is
if
that
you
how
ask
many
me,
thrusts per second it does?
say that again.
Is that how many thrusts per second it does?
Who knows?
that'd be a lot. 350
Per second?
Yeah.
Wow.
Personally, that's a lot of weight, but I'd rather stick with flight controls.
Yeah, that are backwards.
Backwards?
Yeah, they're not on the right sides.
Yeah, that's. I did that on my own. That's definitely fixable.
Yeah. Well, unless you're not the captain.
Well, he does use autopilot all the time, so I guess he's just the co-pilot.
That's true.
When you're in flight, you don't have to have full control from point A to point B. Personally, I like to be in control during takeoff.
Yeah.
Once I'm getting up to my cruising altitude, once I arrive at my cruising altitude, I can set the autopilot, sit back, and relax.
Your words have never helped someone who's afraid of flying even more.
You're afraid of
You
flying?
don't have to be in full control. No, I love flying. That's. But you just told people I don't have to be in full control of an airplane as it rockets through the air
At 30,000
at
feet.
30,000, 40,000 feet, whatever.
Whatever happens, happens. I'm just there to look.
But believe it or not,
Yeah.
this is how it's been for years. Since the dawn of aviation.
Oh, we've had autopilot since the dawn of aviation.
We've had electronics since the dawn of aviation.
Since the
The Wright
advancement-
brothers.
since
The Wright brothers.
Let me correct that.
Yeah.
You're on fire today, man.
I didn't know the Wright brothers had autopilot and computers.
Since
Over in Kitty Hawk.
since the dawn of aviation technology.
Oh, and when was that? I mean,
Is it
I
1901?
think you're
when
trying to say since the dawn of modern aircraft, because
Okay.
We had from Wright brothers, there was no computers. There was no computers in the bi-wings and World War I vehicle or planes. I don't think they started even getting any type of radar until World War II.
Okay.
anyone know what movie that is?
Airplane?
No.
Please get me.
No. you
No,
guys
it's Spaceballs.
Spaceballs. We've been jammed.
Oh, but it's the same guy in. It's the same guy in Please Cat Me, isn't it? That does it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's
the
true.
walking, talking Foley machine.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
great. Oops. I don't know what I'm pushing here. This is a new board. you know.
This is our first attempt at a podcast for most of us, so
Yeah.
we're learning as we go. So it's going to be choppy at first.
That's right. Round of applause. Yeah.
Thought that was rain.
Oh really? You think it sounded more like rain?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, he is from Florida. That's all he knows.
Well, all right. We're about, halfway through what a normal podcast maybe might be. Anybody else have anything to say? I mean, really, we're just going to be here to fiddle fuck around.
Yeah.
And
I
just
do have
some
something
fun.
to say.
No, let's say it.
Don't fuck around with bear spray.
Oh yeah, this is a great story,
Mess
people.
with bear spray.
This is a great story.
So, okay, well, we're not going to end it now because
All right, thank you for tuning in to the first episode.
you absolutely
If you
need to
love
tell
your
us.
eyes and want to maintain your eyesight for the duration of your life on this planet,
Now,
don't
can you,
fuck around with bear spray.
Can you
elaborate on why
how
you
know
had bear
this?
spray?
Yeah. Well, how do you know this?
What was his name?
Whose name?
The
The
bear.
bear.
Yogi Bear. Yogi Bear.
Oh, of course it was a baby bear.
Yeah.
I believe they're called otters.
Just like a.
Actually, no. Yogi was not the baby. That was Boo Boo.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. You know, I was thinking puppies.
Yeah. No, I understand. You know.
He is also definitely afraid of puppies.
Only puppies though.
Only puppies.
Yeah.
Only 6-week-old puppies that
They look cute and adorable.
Yeah.
that you can see the entire length of the swing, but yet the last house they kind of approach you, you're like, oh, wait, I need to pull out some spray.
I feel like this story is going to follow me for the duration of my career.
Yes,
Yes,
it will.
it will.
As long as you know us, it will live forever in infamy.
It's actually actually part of our quota that we agreed to, that we have to remind you of this at least
Let's
once a
be
month.
honest. Most of these podcasts can be filled with our inside jokes, and they're going to keep circling back.
Yeah, but one day
Yeah, 'cause-
one day the puppy story will come out, whether you like it or not. You're gonna have to tell people.
I've got
So
no
we're
choice on
holding
this
back
one, right?
on the.
But we'll
base
circle back
story.
on that one.
But-
Explain the bear spray.
But explain the bear spray, because you had a personal experience with bear spray.
And I would say this was life-changing. It was a life-changing experience.
Okay.
So normally when I get to work, I have my routine. Get my satchel, duffel bag with some goodies, load them in my vehicle, and I did not realize that I had a big can of bear spray
In your vehicle.
in my satchel.
No.
It was in my satchel.
Okay.
So while I was moving things around, I just heard a loud poof. And it felt like my eyes were literally on fire. I was walking around in circles. All right, go away, pain, go away. And mind you, I wear contacts, so
Oh,
it was
that's even better.
it was a horrible, like I said, I just felt like my eyes were on fire. I was like, can I make it through the day? Do I need to go home? I went into the bathroom, flushed my eyes with water, hung out for a few minutes, and it got better. The pain was not as severe as it initially was.
Okay, so it does wash out.
It does wash out,
Okay,
right?
well that's good news.
Only if you get like an indirect. Not if you I'm guessing if you just spray it on you.
oh, God.
Yeah, I guess that. Yeah.
So I was able to get through my workday perfectly fine without any major issues. But ever since then, I refuse to come within 50 feet of a can of bear spray.
Isn't it still in your trunk?
Actually, since yesterday, it's no longer in my trunk.
Oh, you did take it out.
It's done.
Were you like all gingerly touching it, like, oh god,
Just like that. Because I didn't want any further instances.
Now, why did you have bear spray in the first place?
Well, personally, I had the bear spray to take care of seemingly aggressive
bears?
bears.
Big old boys.
Yeah, the really big, ferocious one.
We have a lot of
Just for that reason.
ferocious bears around here.
Yeah, but ever since then, no more. I'm done.
Okay. Yeah. No, forget that.
And I think I had your vehicle that day.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if
my
you,
vehicle.
I think I did. If I'm not. But this happened right outside. So I'm not sure whether you noticed any traces,
Oh, jeez.
any yellow, orange traces on the side of your vehicle.
On the side of my vehicle.
Yeah, that was me.
Actually, yeah, I just thought it was rust.
Really?
Yeah, I actually think it's still there.
No, there's no way.
No, I had to wash away
Yeah,
by now.
Well, I
This
don't know.
was-
I have
We
seen.
don't watch.
I have seen OC spray eat away at vehicle paint.
Good Lord.
And yet it's safe.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I've been
It's
sprayed
only-
multiple times.
It's only harmful against bears
Yeah.
and other
Nah,
creatures.
and apparently humans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust and believe.
No shit.
I learned my lesson that day.
Well, and in turn, we have learned our lesson from you.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you went through it and not me.
Yeah.
Well, I do love that story, no matter what.
Oh yeah, that's a good story.
What you? I know you've got another one. Florida man's got. Give me something. Give us something. Let's end on something.
Let's release the Kraken.
I don't know, man.
Well, while we're on this subject, what's the worst workplace injury you guys have ever experienced?
I want you to go to hell because you all know mine.
Does this involve a front porch?
Yes, it does. Actually, I didn't even think about that when I was asking the question.
Yeah, I thought that's exactly where you were going.
No, I was actually thinking just any job you had. I was going to talk about how I almost lost my ring finger on a meat cutting saw.
Speaking of saws, have you seen those saws that will stop?
Yes.
Are those real?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they so the way those work is there's a small electrical current that's actually connected to the blade that when it registers the electrical components of your body,
Yeah.
or basically the salt of your skin, it will trigger a aluminum plate that just
Like a brake.
slams into it wrecks your saw. You have to replace that whole setup. But yeah, it does work.
That was better than losing a finger.
Oh yeah, you'll get a nick out of it. You know, it'll nick your finger. You know, because it's still moving when you hit it, and how fast you're going in. But yeah, this is it does work. I've seen it work.
That's very interesting. Falling through a porch, though.
Yeah, that's a interesting story.
Yeah, that seems.
On a porch I didn't even have to go up onto.
Oh, that's epic. That's epic. We'll get into that maybe another day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was. Yeah, I was.
Keep our audience.
I was
wanting
before
more.
I became a postal worker. I was a meat cutter, and I was distracted one day, and I didn't have there's a sliding bar on the meat cutting bandsaw, and I had the guard way too high up, and I was moving things around and kind of backhanded the saw and actually really fucked up my ring finger.
No kidding.
Yeah, I still have nerve damage to it because it went down to the bone.
I have a question. He just said his right ring finger, did he not?
No, I just
I think he
stuttered.
said right into his ring finger.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
it was a stutter.
Into-
It was a stutter.
yeah.
I know. I was saying my ring finger. I just stuttered.
Okay.
So you have no feeling at all in that finger?
Where the scar is, right above the last knuckle, I have no feeling.
How are your fingers, by the way? Are they healing up well?
Oh yeah, I think I have got
They
the
don't
color
look
back.
gross anymore.
We had a bout of very cold weather, as I think most of the country did.
Yeah.
Like 2 days before Christmas, yeah.
Yeah. Somebody was at home enjoying being in the nice warmth of their home.
It wasn't me.
Shut up, Papa Smurf.
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah, no. I got to experience, the moisture from my breath freezing my eyelids.
Oh yeah.
As soon as you walk out the
Part of
truck,
the day.
your eyelids just crystallize. And you had to do that the entire 15-minute swing.
Yeah.
Just frozen.
15-minute swing was actually like 30.
Yeah, because you're just so cold you couldn't move as fast as you normally do. Yeah.
Right,
Which
right,
is sad
right.
because you really want to move fast at that point.
To be fair, the next day was
To be fair.
quite cold as well.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
actually
but
not
not
nearly
as
as bad.
It was warmer, yeah. It was a good 6 degrees warmer.
It was. And we were in the positives at that point.
It was only
So,
2 degrees compared to -4.
Yeah, I mean, the wind chill was still...
Negative 20.
Negative 40.
Yeah.
Negative 40, right?
I think
that was
it
the
was
day
in the-
before.
No, I
Yeah.
think the day before it was average like negative 30, but I think it got down to negative 50 when the wind gust picked up.
Yeah. I'm
The
so
next
glad.
day it was like negative.
No,
negative
the
10,
second
negative
day
20.
it was like negative 10, 15.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah,
wasn't
but
that
after
bad.
going through the first day, like the second day was
second
nothing.
day. I was sweating the second day.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
the second day you couldn't feel anything. So
Yeah.
Plus, I showed up late that day too, so I was really cooking.
Yeah, the whole point of this story was that the diplomat actually ended up with frostbite.
Frostbite, yeah.
yeah,
So, thank your mail carriers because, it's dangerous out there sometimes.
Sure is.
Plus, I got hypothermia that
Yeah.
day too.
Man.
Right after my CBUs, I have one swing where I just lose all my heat.
Oh, yeah,
so I
yeah,
have to
'cause
just start up again, and I legit couldn't feel my hands. I probably almost had frostbite if I was actually wearing like only one set of gloves. So I think I was wearing two, but I sat in my vehicle for a good 15, 20 minutes,
Yep.
blaring heat, and it didn't.
Yep.
If like just cold air was going on me, nothing could have kept me warm.
Wow.
I mean, I
Man.
tried rocking myself back and forth in my vehicle just to keep warm.
Did you cry?
A little bit.
I mean, like a little baby.
Oh, yeah.
I almost called into the office that I couldn't get it done, and I still had half my route left. I
there was a
almost
couple
quit.
times where I thought about throwing in the towel too. I'm like, you know what, this is not worth it.
Yeah.
I had overtime that day. That
So
sucked.
did I. Had an hour and a half.
I had overtime too.
Yeah.
I was still a CCA at the time.
Oh yeah, you
I was on the big list, so I had an hour and a half. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I was not.
But the one thing
up.
about
Go to hell. It's warm there.
I mean, I like
It's
to
okay.
say,
You regroup in hell, don't you, Marine?
That's right.
I think I'd like to add that, the one thing that stood out to me that there was the camaraderie within the group. We all stuck together, kept in touch, and we all helped each other out to get through
Yeah.
that
Well,
day.
that's because we need the body heat from each other.
yeah.
Actually,
One,
was that the day I actually left my house and I brought you coffee? Was that day?
Maybe.
no, it was. I remember that.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, so I did go out and brave the weather. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's
braved
in
it
your
for a
car for most of it driving in.
It's not my fault that you're away across the city. He was right where I needed to be, so I brought him some coffee.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I think you did call up and
you
say, "Hey, do you need anything?" I'm like, "I could use a coffee."
Yeah, and I was like, well, it's going to be homemade, and you're like, that's fine.
Did you actually
Anything
step out?
warm.
It's good coffee, though.
Oh yeah, it was good.
Not to throw out, but that's Black Rifle coffee. I mean, that's good stuff.
Did you actually brave the weather and step out of your vehicle to hand him the coffee?
Yes,
He
the
didn't.
fuck I did.
I was just running with it.
Yeah, don't you can give me a hard time, but yes, the fuck I did.
I remember my brother tried to call me during that. I'm like, dude, I am not talking to a single person today. I am just literally going in beast mode and just trying to get in, get out.
Yeah,
Hey,
get done.
That's my line.
That's Marshawn Lynch's line, actually.
Yeah, that's true. But
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, but that day was, for lack of a better term, with all the
Nah, you
freezing
can just
cold,
speak up.
it was hell.
I remember coming to help you that day.
Yeah.
You still had like an hour left of mail, and I
But-
said, cut the mail, just deliver the packages.
But that day, a lot of us in the group, we just kept on pushing for as long as we could to the point where we said, fuck it, done.
yeah, we worked until what, 6:30?
About 6:30
Oh, yeah,
that
it was
night.
definitely dark.
I was so happy when I found I only had an hour and a half of overtime. I'm like, oh my god, thank you.
Yeah,
I don't have to pay
fortunately,
any-
we had enough bodies that it was only like an hour and a half, 2 hours of
Yeah.
overtime. It wasn't like the previous Christmas where we were working 12s.
Yeah. That's a story
Yeah,
for
that's
another
a
day.
rough day. Oh.
I think I didn't, after that night, I didn't have any feeling in my fingers for about a week.
Now, did you go to the hospital or anything for that, or just
No, he
No.
braved it out.
I went to the gym afterwards.
No, nobody asked you.
Yeah, but you're not. We're talking about the frostbite. Like that is
Yeah.
a serious medical issue. Like that's why I was asking if you actually did go to the hospital or anything.
No, I didn't go to the hospital. I mean, luckily, it was just, the frostbite was just on the tips of my fingers. I did lose
Just the tip.
just the tip. I did lose some skin.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Did it like shed off or whatever?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
As it was healing?
Yeah, the Viking actually saw it, and it was like, holy fuck, what
Yeah,
happened to you?
he was partially white for a little while.
I'm not gonna say it.
Viking.
Oh my.
Yeah, it was.
All right. So, but it, you just said the other day, like you can feel.
Yeah, I got
now
my
and
feeling back. Yeah,
Everything's good.
Everything's back to normal
Yeah,
now.
it must be nice to be able to feel. I can't feel shit. You know, I'm just dead inside.
Fucking same, dude.
Oh, jeez. It's not Mental Health Awareness Month. I thought.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We can't talk about that. No.
Oh yeah, we're white men. We don't have a health month. We don't just like suffer.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Hold on.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Who's Bruno?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bruno
We don't
is
talk about
there's a dog on my route named Bruno. He's a service dog. We don't talk about him.
Okay.
You also have a runner on your. We're not going to do that today.
No,
we're not going to do that today.
Hey, he runs 7 miles almost every day. Up to Walmart and back.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's not the same thing. I'm sorry. You know,
No.
I'm not going to be the one to tell him that. He's a very nice man.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
I think
he
I've
runs
heard
to
about
Walmart like I drive to Walmart. Okay,
Yeah.
Takes about the same amount of time.
fucking idiots in Ohio.
I can't. All right. Well, what do you say we wrap this up for the day?
Sounds good.
And no,
I'm having a lot of fun.
Hey, you want to hear about a story when I got...
We've been trying to get you to talk.
I had to think about it, okay? I had to think about
I thought I
it.
smelled smoke.
Yeah, it's steaming up there.
then we absolutely want to hear a story from
yeah.
you, Florida man.
All right,
There's a reason we call you Florida man.
All right, let's release the crack.
Let's hear it.
This did happen in Florida.
Good start.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys know this, but I used to go mudding all the time. I had a mud vehicle. It was a fucking piece of shit Jeep, but
That's all right. The best kind of vehicles to do that with.
Did the
we
doors
loaded
pop
it
off?
up. Yeah, the doors popped off.
Good.
It was pretty badass.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Piece of shit Jeep.
Yeah, lifted, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
On 35 poggers.
Okay, good.
So we loaded it up, went to the place, and actually it's called 5A, and it's closed now for this reason.
Wait. It's closed because of you,
Not because of me, because
Just
of my
similar issues?
Well, yeah,
or because of this issue that you're about to talk about.
yeah, the issue.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Florida man shit.
We loaded it up. We got to the gas station right down the street from 5A, and somebody decided to take the straps off it. And since the parking lot was right down the street, we stood on the trailer and drove. Well, the Jeep wasn't strapped down. I'm on the front of the trailer, and it comes rolling forward, crushes me in between it, and a girl falls off and gets ran over by the trailer, breaks like 7 vertebrae in her back. I don't even know how many ribs, and she had to get life flighted out of there.
Good lord.
And everyone sees her flaring around.
Flailing.
Flailing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Flaring.
Yeah.
And totally forgets I'm stuck, crushed in the front, and I'm like yelling for help until someone finally sees me and pushes the Jeep off. But then we ran over to her, make sure she was okay. She wasn't.
Yeah, I feel like her
almost
being
dead.
completely run over trumps you being a little pin.
Yeah.
He said she wasn't.
Now, did anybody at any point in time during the strapping down say this isn't going anywhere?
Oh no, somebody, I don't know, we don't know who it was, but somebody unstrapped it at the gas station.
Why would somebody do that?
Yeah.
I don't know, probably thinking we were unloading it there.
Does anybody else suspect that the person that unstrapped it is the one that's telling the story?
No, it wasn't me because I was putting gas into it.
Man, I know you didn't like yourself. I don't think you like yourself that much.
Yeah, my buddy ended up getting sued for that.
Oh, really? Unsecured load on a trailer?
Yeah.
Running people over?
Yeah,
By the girl. Did the girl sue him?
her parents did.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Epic. Yeah.
She told her parents no, but
Snitch? Jesus.
they didn't get that much out of them.
It's not really
snitching
snitching when
about
the
it
police
this
show up at your house going, hey,
You were life flighted out of here.
your daughter was just run over.
Yeah.
She's in the hospital. She was life flighted. That's not, police is their snitches, but still.
Kind of ruined our night.
Kind to. You didn't even get to go mudding.
No, exactly. I mean, we still got drunk, but we were all standing around drinking
One for
beers,
Susie.
waiting for the helicopter to come in.
Just imagine you guys just. Well, this is some shit. All right.
I mean, did the police show up?
Oh yeah, they rolled in hot.
Lifelight showed up. Of fucking course, the goddamn police showed
Well,
up.
I'm just trying. They do shit differently down there in Florida, so
Yeah.
I'm just
Well,
trying to
fair
figure
enough.
this out.
No, the sheriffs did show up.
Yeah.
Only one or two asked us what happened. I said, I don't know. I was stuck in the front of the vehicle.
That's the other guy.
I didn't see shit.
I tried holding on to her, but she said, no, I'm okay. I was like, all right. Fuck, there you go. I watched her go off while at the same time being crushed.
That's man, alligators, mudding trucks.
Getting run over by trailers.
This is
Yeah.
great. He's our hidden gem.
Yeah,
Wait till we
There's probably
start getting
more
into some of my
stories.
LARPing stories down the road. Those are some epic fucking weird stories.
I'm surprised you didn't tell the brick story.
I thought about it, but I felt that needs a little more lead up. I'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. Same with your
Porch.
porch.
Yeah. Come
It's
on, we don't
still
want to give
itches.
away all the content in the first week
It's still
episode.
It still itches, by the way.
Well, yeah.
we did too. You guys hear about the gator snatching?
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? The hidden gem
It
right
was
there.
a nightly thing for us.
What is that, like cow tipping in Florida?
Yeah, kind of.
We don't got no cows, but we got alligators.
Everyone does it.
Close
I
enough.
wonder what the
geez.
statute of limitation is on that stuff.
Listen, how many
using-
Florida men are there?
Yeah, I mean,
think
think about this. You can search Florida Man on the internet, and it'll get you lots of stuff.
Florida man and your birthday is a hell of a lookup.
It is. That is fun. That is
yeah.
fun, and
And it's always
do that.
changing. You can't get the same photo twice.
Changes every year.
It updates every year.
That's your birthday present from the internet.
That's not even not every year. You can type it in 4 times in a row and you get 4 different stories.
That's another episode. We'll just do that. Typing each other's birthdays.
That is really fun to do to see that, and especially if you've never done it. I'm assuming you've probably never done it. Hey, did you even know of the Florida Man thing?
No, I had no clue.
Have you ever been to Florida, or is that too far south for you?
No, I've not been.
Yeah, he's definitely got been below the Mason-Dixon line.
It sounds like
I was gonna say it.
it sounds like the Kraken is out.
Yeah, it's out. He's out.
No, I've not been to Florida, but I've always wanted to visit Miami.
Not Orlando.
I wouldn't do it right now.
No.
Why not? What's going on in Miami right now?
What's going on in Florida right now is my point.
Nothing's wrong with Florida. Don't listen to them.
No, but I've always
Just stick to Orlando. There's a lot of fun clubs down there in Orlando.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and bars stay open until like 5 o'clock.
just like in Jersey.
Oh, I
where I'm
was say
from.
5 p.m. What the hell?
Yeah, that's. I mean,
5 a.m.
I'm from
It's
Atlanta,
wild.
Georgia, and,
Yeah,
and
it's pretty
it's the same
standard.
thing. Yeah.
But I've always wanted to visit Miami for the architecture, the palm trees, and the beach.
You heard about that building that collapsed, right?
What building?
That killed.
Was it like an apartment building or
Yeah.
a condo?
Yeah, it was an
building or
apartment
something?
building built in the 80s.
Well, didn't they have a flooding issue? Is what caused it too.
They were warned about all the cracking and everything, and this Miami-Dade said, it'll be fine, and then it came down.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I heard about
last
that.
year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
it was last year.
2022.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
lot of people died in it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
Wow.
No earthquake needed.
No.
No.
I mean, apparently, when you build on sand isn't good to build on.
The built on.
Yeah, sand's not good, especially when you're in a hurricane zone, you know.
Well, the East Coast is definitely better built for hurricanes than West Coast of Florida.
Oh, we're talking about Florida. I'm like,
yeah. No.
Yeah.
no, yeah, Okay.
I mean,
the West Coast has earthquakes, but I don't think they ever get hurricanes.
I think they do, but I think they're called typhoons.
It's fucking strange how every area has
and south
different
of the equator, they're called cyclones.
in monsoons.
Those aren't tornadoes.
No, cyclones are opposite spinning hurricanes.
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Surprised you knew that.
What's
No,
that
actually,
supposed to mean?
surprisingly, he really is good with science
Yeah.
and astrology.
Yeah. Science.
Or no,
bitch.
not astrology, astronomy. Sorry.
Astronomy.
We don't talk about space racism here.
And I like rocks.
There you go.
Especially being able to throw rocks as far as you can.
Yeah.
That's a secret.
For another time.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this episode up here, and I guess we're the collective.
Yep.
And,
I'm Viking. Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Diplomat. See you next
Florida
time.
man.
I'm 31.
And I guess I am Smurf, which I like it. So hopefully you'll stick around, and we'll see you next time.